The closest planet, the closest star, do you guys know? Closest star? 4.5 light years? Name? Alpha Centauri. Okay? Alpha Centauri, 25 trillion miles away. 25 trillion miles, right? If I was traveling a mile per second for 1 trillion seconds, how many miles have I gone?
Come on, Dave. You got this.
This is easy. 1 mile per second for 1 trillion seconds. How many miles have I gone?
I don't do math like that.
See, guys, how about this? If I'm traveling 1 mile per second for 10 seconds, how many miles have I gone? 10 miles.
10 miles.
Well, for 1 trillion seconds, how many miles have I gone?
Well, a trillion miles.
1 trillion miles. See, they don't teach us to think like this. So I'm traveling faster than anyone's ever traveled, a mile per second for 1 trillion seconds. I am now 1/25th of the way to the closest star, where the other stars are magnitudes farther. 1/25th of the way there. How long is 1 trillion seconds? If you guess it within 2 days, I'll give you a Bitcoin.
Well,
I'd have to calculate it.
It's 31,000 years, okay? 1 trillion seconds is 31,000 years. They tell us the closest star is 25 trillion miles away, and we can see it with our naked eye. That's insanity. That's absolute insanity.
But that light,
Except most of that distance, you're not looking through atmosphere.
that star could have been dead.
I know, that's a cool story, bro. Right, but the light is
So
still
you're saying
the light is still spreading out in all directions. It's getting dimmer and dimmer. It doesn't work that way. Once you understand that light thins, like if I was blowing up a balloon, the balloon's nice and thick rubber. I blow it up, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner until it's nothing.
Let me
Okay,
ask you something. Stop.
until it's nothing.
Who taught you this?
I studied this stuff nonstop for 6-7 years now. So wait,
What is your job? What is your daily job?
I quit my own company, super successful company. I was in a commercial solar power developing company, and we're doing great. We develop commercial solar power systems, we finance them, we construct them, and we move on to the next one, okay, for commercial buildings, okay? But I walked away from it all to be able to talk to people like you guys, to help people wake up, because the world is in chaos right now, and the way they're getting away with it, people are lost in space. They don't know where they don't know where they live. They don't know what power they have. They don't know that they're at the center of creation. They don't know that there's no such thing as nuclear bombs. They don't know that there's unlimited food, unlimited water, that every family in America could have a half an acre in Texas. Okay.
Who funds you?
No, well, that's a great question. I sell the app. It's $3 app, and if you want to be able to message people, there's a subscription for $11 for the year. It's super cheap. Just go read the reviews. People love it, and it was able to support myself with the app. So I said, I'm quitting my job. I'm going to do this because I want a future for my kids. I want my kids to have a world where we're not slaves, and we are going into this friggin' slave system right now that people have no idea what's coming in the next couple of years. The World Economic Forum is going to destroy all of us, all right, until we wake up. And what I've noticed is if you wake up to this, you wake up to everything. But let me just finish my last point. So, believing that aliens come from if you believe in aliens, of course, sorry.
I believe in aliens.
That they're coming from a planet going around a star. If they're near the closest star, that's 25 trillion miles away. The other ones are way, way farther. But what if the world was set up? Whoops. What if the world was set up like this? Hold on. That's Antarctica. What if the world was set up like this? We live here. Here is the shoreline of our pond, which is Antarctica, right? And out here, there's more land. What's another word for more? Extra. What's another word for land? Territory. Extra territory. If somebody lived out here and they came to visit us just a few thousand miles, they would be an extraterrestrial from the outer space. Okay? The secret propulsion program is real. It's about getting to outer space here on Earth. There's nothing out there. It's all here. We are at the center of creation. The Earth does not move. It is the basement of what we call the universe, and everything is here. And once you realize that, you unplug from the system. I call the heliocentric system the Matrix. You know, your show's the Matrix, right? Right? I call it the Matrix because you're plugged into a prison system for your mind. And when you unplug from it, you see the reality of this world, and you stop feeding these evil Satan soulless bastards your energy, because that's what they want. They want your energy, and they take it by putting you in fear. They steer your mind with an acronym. The news, the acronym is Northeast, West, South. They're steering your mind. They're stealing your divinity. They're stealing your entire life. And people go, what difference does it make? I still have to go to work. Well, somehow I don't have to go to work. When you take your life back, okay? And by the way, this is much harder than my job. My job was so easy, okay? This is so much harder. But I couldn't be happier because I'm doing something that people love. Go read in the App Store. Go read the reviews. The reviews on my app are the highest rated app in the App Store. Everyone loves it. It's $3. A homeless person can afford it. And by the way, if you can't afford it, like you're on your parents' bill or something and they can't get an app, email me. I'll give it to you for free.